Okay, everyone, a third Temu video in a row. This is a surprise to me because it came in the original Temu packaging. So, not sure what's going on there. Weird. But okay, I'll accept it. I have 3 other packages. They are not the original Temu bags. So I'm going to pause while I cut this open. I'm going to finish cutting this open on camera because I just saw in here something silly, I guess. Another Temu bag. And it's the second style they went to. So before I get to what's in that, I ordered some more white yarn, and this is also very thin yarn. So I really need to pay attention as much as I can to, well, you know, everything. If you're seeing this upside down, I'm sorry. I can't tell if it's backwards up there. So I'm just going to turn it around as well. Okay, so it wasn't backwards. Okay. This is just almost like the ones I purchased a while back. Not the same company or seller or brand. And it is also sold as the 1.78 ounce. It's supposed to be 5 strand. I'm not sure. But I'll check it out later. Alright. So let's take the bag out of the bag. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Unless it's because they had split up so many of my orders, and all these that's come in today are the rest of those split up orders. I do want to try to make this as short a video as possible. And I'm kind of thinking that some things, this was packaged the way it was because some things were a little late getting out of China, maybe. And they wanted to save on shipping, of course. Sorry about the rattling, everyone. I'm just trying to figure out how to get in here. And yes, there are damaged boxes in here. And if you saw my last 2 videos, I did an update in the first one that, yes, I did order, or I went to customer service on Temu because all I wanted to do was actually just have the 5 knives that were missing replaced. Wow, so what they did was they sent me 2 refunds. And so they did give me my refund today, which is just the next day after asking for it. And as I suspected they would do, they ended up punishing me in farmland by 800 grams. I'd only had 3, so that leaves me 797 grams to go, which means it's a $40 order in which I will get those grands back over the course of 3 days. So just be prepared that if you have to ask for a refund and or return an item, they will dink you in farmland for sure, and maybe even in fishland. All right, let's get to this the rest of the way. Wonderful. Search code blob 8877 free for all you Temu app users. Download the Temu app, type code into search bar, win your giveaway. Why they sent this to me? Oh, because I'm an affiliate now, I think. But for all of you, and I will turn it around this way as well, just in case. You can, of course, pause the video for that. So I'm not sure what this is, honest. But I will try to get into it. It has an odor. I don't know why, but it does. Oh, I know what this is now. And I have one of them, of course, off of here. Try to determine where that's coming from. Oh, there it is. A set of eyeballs that are solar. And I guess you could have any kind of orb on the end of these that you would want that would fit on here, or any other type of thing, because with that one having been off of there, I saw that the light is attached to the end of these rods. These rods are flexible, and it does come with a ground stake. You just place that in there, and I would push up as hard as I could if I were you. I don't know about, ow, that thing is sharp at the tip there. I don't know about using this portion to create your hole because, well, while it's together, because you could probably bend or break this. It's really, it's aluminum. All right, and it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eyes on it. When it charges, maybe I can get a picture of it as it charges. Okay, so that's my order for those eyeballs. Get rid of this real fast. Grab the next small package. Excuse me, my allergies are just crazy. Be right back. Okay, this has got 12 items in it. Okay, as you can tell, there's a lot of things in here. Oh, that's nice. My cheese grater is bent. It's not actually a cheese grater. It's more like a Zester tool. Let's see if it snaps off when I'm trying to replace or return it back to where it's supposed to be. A little worried about that. And you just use this on top of your, like your lemons, your oranges to get that zest off. I would not press very hard with it. As you can tell, apparently it bends very easily. So maybe look for a more quality one. I'll still use it, but this is a free item, of course, for one of my purchases. It is 12 little, and I do mean little, 12 little snap open compartments. And it does have the ability, I think, to take the entire top off, so it'd be easier to fill. I got this just because, well, I just wanted to pick something, anything free, I guess, for that order. They are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Cable ties, or as they're also known as wire ties. These are for doing non-resin work in all actuality. These are for, I'm going to be making wreaths for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And I'll be making a wreath for autumn. Harvest. Okay. This is a pack of feathers. They're stickers. They are PET. They are clear so that the edges don't show. And I'll spread them out a little bit for a good representation. Otherwise, as I said before, how many things do I lose? So we have these feathers. These feathers. I'll try to get a little closer. These, and there are, yes, 2 of each one. Some of them really pretty. These, yes, are planned to go into, oops, lost one. Some resin. Try to get these all up here a little bit. I'm sorry if it's not all that visible up there. Well, on camera. I'm just trying to hurry this along, I know. But you'll see a good representation of them on the link that will be provided. Okay, I'm just going to leave those sit there and grab one of my sticker boxes. Oops, goodness. As you can tell, I have holographic stickers in here and all that as well. And those are from my Temu hauls previously. Okay. I know some of these things don't fit in here complete properly, but it's enough so that I'm not losing these things all over the floor or wherever else. Some of us people are just prone to accidents. These are stickers that go on the back of a vehicle. They are reflective. And I bought them for my husband's pickup. I think they're pretty cool. And just to make sure, I'm going to open this up because, you know, it's no good to have two of the same eye. So I'll take the other one, flip it over. Good. They're not the same eye. Some of those packs of eyes you purchase for resin work or whatever, they come, some of them packages, you got to pay real close attention. Some of them do not have opposite eyes. They only got two of the same eye. So you, yes, you really have to pay very close attention to that. All right, got rid of that one out of the way. Another bent iron-on transfer. It's a play on Kiss with cats. It's called Hiss. And they're pretty good there. I'm a big Kiss fan, especially the original group. They did a song, Beth, and that is one of my most absolute favorite songs on the planet. I do listen to all genre of music, except for I'm going to call it crap rap, something that's calling for violence, death, calling women derogatory names. Those kinds of things are not music. Let It Snow, iron on. Try to get it in there. I will, of course, put all these under a book or a stack of books to get them all flattened out and hope for the best. Well, they got a large bag folded over, so had me a little confused there for a second. Mistletoe, hot cocoa, sleigh rides, and candy canes. Christmas, of course. Oh my goodness, yes. I'll just do it that way again. Put it back later. At least most of these arrived unwrinkled. This is the larger one of that one, so maybe I can open this one and put the smaller one in it. But, okay, I got a lot more to go through, so I'll just set it aside. This one says, "Hey Pumpkin." There is a large and a small in it. Yes, I'm leaving that in there. And this says Diamond Grid Snow Shield. Oh, it is for my husband's pickup. It is a windshield cover that also covers the mirrors on the side and should be, according to the size, large enough for my husband's pickup. Comes in a bag. That makes it difficult to get out of. I'll untie that all the way. Stretch it out as much as I can. And then let's see if we can get it out now. I probably won't unfold this all the way because it's going to be a very large one. It does have a reflective looking tape on it for the mirrors. Pockets for the mirrors. And it has straps to be able to strap it down. Okay, I'll get this one out of the way. I'll let him put it all together. I'll just set it aside for him along with his stickers. And I'll put it on his desk so that when he gets home for lunch, hopefully, luckily, he will have a lunch today. Okay. Let me pause you because this one's heavy. Anyway, I'm pausing you because this one's heavy. This is a rug. I thought I was getting one kind of like that rug in my other video. This is 28 and a half by 47. But it's definitely not in the style of the rug that I had gotten before, unfortunately. So I'll just deal with it. It is an extremely, it's soft, but thinly packed, thin enough that it mats down very quickly. And it has a foam backing. So it should still be soft enough for my puppy dogs to sleep on. I didn't pay much for this, by the way. I got a special offer on it for like under $6. So that's a good thing. I might have been upset if it was more costly. All right. This here, another gnome iron-on. Just trying to find some place to put this rug. Okay, we'll get this put back in here. I won't be having too many more iron-ons because I don't have that many items to put it on. All right. This here, not really sure. Says clear 20 pieces. So get this opened as fast as I can. My husband's due home for lunch any moment here, which means my dogs are going to go insane again. So I'll probably end up having to pause and finish up after he leaves and the dog settles back down again. Oh, okay. These are inkjet and they are clear. Because I only have an inkjet, I don't have a laser printer. Water-based inkjet water transfer paper for making my own slide stickers. Set that aside. This is a bag of pipettes. 100 pieces. This is 0.2 mil. Quite small in diameter, but stretched out otherwise. And then this is a bag of larger ones. Like a Band-Aid trying to get it open. also a bag of 100, and they are 0.5 mil. I have 2 silicone stamps. This one is for Christmas, and so is the other one. I thought this was quite comfy and homey feeling. Kind of cozy. Okay. Put these back in because I don't have envelopes for these right now. So I'm trying to figure out a way I can put these, or they're not going to get damaged until I can get more sleeves. This one says Merry Christmas, has Santa on his sleigh and reindeer. Get it up a little closer for you. I've ordered another pack of googly eyes. I ordered this pack because it comes in a case and it's not loose eyes or all the same size eyes. This is a pack of 20 black glue sticks. And they're the short version. Sounds like he's getting here. The dogs are at the window. And then I have some ornaments, and I'm kind of upset because this is not, excuse me, how they were pictured. So this will help you know what you're getting if you order these. They come in a pretty gold package. A little bell comes with. And a piece of gold cord. And they are flat. They look like they're either acrylic or resin with picture painted on top or printed on top. And you can see it from the back side. Okay. These were a little bit costly, especially for what they are. As I said, links will be in the description box. Please always check there. Well, I'm not sure I can even get it back in the package. Well, I'll try it this way and just, yeah, that works. Oops, forgot the bell. Don't want to lose that. A cat or a dog will suck it down. From now on, I'm only pulling out just the piece. Or maybe not. Who knows? Looks like the cording was wrapped on this one pretty good. There's Santa. And yes, you can still see it on the back. I'm going to pause you while I go ahead and put all of just the pieces, the actual ornament out for viewing. That way it won't take as long, because doing this stretches these videos like crazy, and I'm at close to half an hour, I think. Or, yeah, I'm at a half an hour. So I'll be right back. All right, 4 more to go here. This is a white Santa in blue scenery. This is a house with Santa and the reindeer on a roof. And please let me know if I'm holding these things too close, because being partly unable to see because I have bad old glasses makes it difficult for me to tell if they're blurring out for you or what, because pretty much everything looks blurry to me. And then we have what's supposed to be a snow globe situation with a snowman. Try to keep my fingers out of the way. And then we have a Santa in a snow globe situation with the scene in it. Now, I'm not sure if the back or the front have protective films. It does not feel like the front does, but it looks like the back might. And yes, they are acrylic. All right, I'm going to pause you here to put those back. These are sold as floating candles, kind of, like what you would see in a Harry Potter movie. Guess they open from the side here. And there are, I believe, 12. Oh my goodness. They all have a rubber seal here. I'm not quite sure what the rubber is for. I think it's for when you put the string on around, that you just pop this over so you don't see the string. I'm not quite sure. And these bulbs do apparently screw in, because I see threading. And then that way you get to put the batteries in. And yes, there's no batteries in these. I'm trying to find out what kind of batteries. Says rated voltage is 3 volt. So I'm guessing they're AA batteries. I will find out. I'll put some in later and find out. But I thought this would be kind of fun for Halloween. And I intend to have them in my window. I have a large window in my front room. All right, I'm going to get to the 4th package and be right back to you. Okay, one more thing out of that other package. says 10 pieces. I don't remember what this is, but it says 20 by 5 by 1 or 2 millimeter. And it is wrapped up in foam. Oh, it's the neodyme magnets. The strong magnets. And they are pretty strong. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get... Take and turn it up. Take and turn and twist and pull. These are mint. I'm going to glue them on the back of some emblem things that I bought for my husband's pickup, my father-in-law's pickup, and my brother-in-law's pickup. Find something metallic around my house is impossible to stick these to, but I usually try to do something like that so I don't lose them. All right, back in a second after I cut this big bag open. All right, here we go again. More iron-on transfers. Large and small of this guy here. Try to get it up a little bit better for you. Okay. Like I said, probably not going to be doing too many more iron-on transfers. Large and small of this one here. And of course, I just bring out the large one for you to see, because they're both the same. Try to get as much detail in there for you. These still have some of that slimy, sticky, yucky stuff on them. Just not as much as some of the others have had. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to wipe that stuff off my finger. Alright, next item. I'm going to get it out of the way because it's large. This is a sweater. I always get my sweaters oversized. But this doesn't seem to have the size mark on the outside. So I will open it. Looks like I had to tape it down or something. Oh, because the zipper, the bag ripped. Oh, okay. Now, I can't remember if I got a 4X or a 5X. But I always want to make sure that it's going to at least fit me somewhat, so that, you know, because sometimes items that are listed for the U.S. aren't exactly to the U.S. sizes. Okay, let me try to get this up that way a little bit so it's more in frame. And it is actually not really a sweater, it's a cardigan. And it has a hood to it. And besides the hood, it has 2 buttons at the top. See if I can find the size on here anywhere. There it is. Okay, I got the 5XL. Okay, washing instructions. Wash with like colors. Hand wash cold. Use wool or silk detergent. Do not bleach. Remove promptly. Line dry in shade. Low iron if needed. Do not wring or twist. Dry clean, gentle cycle. Open this up. And let's see how it fits on me. I'll put it on and then I'll remove my camera long enough for you to see. Or I'll tilt it up anyway. Now, according to what they show for US sizing, the 4X is what's supposed to fit me. And the buttonholes are a little goofy. And of course, like most things made that are supposed to be oversized and fit well, it doesn't fit. Excuse me, frog and throat. It does not fit around those of us with larger bellies. Okay, I'm sorry about the shaking, but get it pulled up here. And it hangs in the front, lower than the back. I'm trying to shift it or to make sure that the shoulder seams are there. And it's still a little short over the rear end. And the sleeves are extra long. But that's all right for me because I live in cold country and sometimes we're all frozen. And keeping your hands warm is kind of the imperative. Okay, let's get the hoodie on and see how it works. Sorry about the large belly look, but I have an enlarged liver and my kidneys are screwed up, so no matter what I do, I can't lose this. All right. And it doesn't look too bad. I do like a hood to be a little bit more oversized so that when you're out in the cold, you can pull it in around your face, and this doesn't go down as far as I like, but it works. All right, let me pause you, put the camera back in its place. Okay, something else too. It is definitely a warm one, and it's not that soft. So, I mean, it's not that baby soft feel. But I'm hoping that once it's washed and softener used, maybe it will soften a little bit because it feels pretty rough actually. All right, let's get to the next item. I purchased 5 of these. Sure hope that mold goes into shape. They had it completely folded over with everything on top. Now, this is called Blue Grade. It's number 15 in their list. It's kind of a Chanel yarn. Very soft, which is my purpose because this is going to turn into a small lap blanket. I forgot exactly how much is in each one of these, but this should be really, really cozy, warm, and soft. Get this put back in the bag real fast. If possible. There it goes. And set these aside. Okay. I'll get to the molds after I get done with everything else. Maybe they'll have time to rest enough. And there's another one of those. Okay. And hopefully when all these are pressed, they will come back to usefulness and not have missing pieces. That looks like it's missing. Some of the black there. Trying to get everything up here that I can. All right, let's go with this. Oh, red heat transfer tape that is puffy, like the green one I purchased. You will always find that most of my orders are a little bit of everything. But then I do have orders that is geared only slightly, well, specifically for things like molds or just crafting or whatever. Now this also, like the green, once it goes under heat, it puffs. I don't know how far it puffs up, and there is quite a bit on this roll. Of course, the red, geared for Christmas. Get that put down here. This here, hodgepodge stuff. This is screen patch tape. For like, if you accidentally get a hole in your window screen or your door screen. And just peel off the amount you need. This one's done in white. And then you adhere it to your screen. Of course, you wash your screen first. Okay, I'll put that in a baggie. There is, let's see if it says how long it is. No, just white is what it says. And then there's candy striped cord for crafting. And uh, 78 inches long, I believe, or 39 inches. I can't really read that. I'm thinking 78 inches or longer. I'll have to look it up, but, or you can just tap on the link that's going to be provided. And there's a representative strand right there of how thick it is. Try to get it up there. Okay. I think I could have used this a little bit earlier in opening packages, because you know you really don't want to cut into your products that you've purchased. But this has got a very large opening and blade to it. So I would definitely be careful using that. Try to set it down somewhere where it's not going to cut anything. Then I have a few of these. I decided to purchase several of each color. I think I have a cat wanting to get out of my room. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try to get to this real fast. Of course, most everybody knows what these are and what they look like. No, Big John, you're not getting in the room. You eat my plant. I have an aloe I had to stick in my bedroom because my cat's trying to eat it. This has got a very flexible tip to it on the spoon end and slightly flexible tip on the scrape end. So I purchased 4 purple, 4 pink, and 1 yellow. The one thing I don't like is the real flexibility of those, but they are silicone, so they'll clean easy. This is, of course, a yeah, y'all know what this is, right? Stencil. Brain dead here today. I get that way when I see damage. It stops me for some reason. I don't know. Okay, that's going to have to be warmed up and pressed because it is a PET sheet. So that's at least helpful. As you can tell, it is a tree stencil. I then have 2 packs of 10 of these charms. They are metal with enamel on them. And I would say you could use them as earrings, but I wouldn't because all of them are in the same direction. But they are quite nice. I like them. Of course, a lot of it will be used in resin. I might even actually make a charm bracelet or 2. So I now have a total of 20 of those. Okay, then I bought some scissors for my craft room for a change. This pair here used to be my sewing scissors until I started using it on everything else but. No, Big John. My cats know who rule. They do. Even the dogs listen to them. Pair of scissors with a guard. They are black because, as I've said before in previous videos, I don't do well with super shiny. So this will help me see what's going on when and where I'm cutting. They do have a little bit of like an oil on them. So must be for preservation. Keep it from rusting or something. And it's got a hole in the back of the plastic here. So you could probably, if you had a flat screw, screw it to a wall or something. I don't know if you can see in there. So I'll turn it over. It's even got a little tab piece to it. I'll have to lift it a little bit like this. But it lifts away. Okay. I'm not sure what this is anymore. Sometimes you have to wait so long for your orders to come in, you just don't remember what you got. This just says gray. Ah, yes. This is for putting yarn in, and your knitting needles and your crochet hooks. The zipper goes all the way around, opens up, gives you a place for things that roll around or you can lose easily. Little slots to put your hooks or your needles into. Your needles can go in here. And then it has a very large opening here. It's even padded. Although if it's for something that's like yarn, I don't see what the padding is necessary for, but it's kind of nice. This did cost me a little bit of money, like a lot, but of course worth it. We'll see. It's got like a Velcro side piece in here, right here. 2 pieces of it. So, and it's got that same kind of Velcroing on the inside sides. Oh, okay, and then there's, well, I know that's a strap inside. So I'm going to get this down where y'all can see it. So it comes with the strap. Oh, these are for the dividers. Okay. So those Velcro areas inside are for these to attach to. So you can divide your yarns and keep them from getting clumped up. You got 2 pieces here. They go in the middle for dividing. Awesome. Okay. It has an inside pouch here that is zippered. All of the stitching is really well done. The lid has a plastic area where it's got 3 grommets for your string, your yarn to pass through. It has, for the closure, a zipper. Let's see if I can get this going here. has 2 zipper pulls. It won't be as hard to zip or unzip once it's full of yarn, and believe me, it'll be full of yarn. Okay, and then it's got magnetic closure snap areas where the actual top comes up. Snaps there. As I said, they are magnetic as well. And then the top, the lid has a plastic clear see-through. Big John, get down. Sorry, everyone. With, of course, a zippered pull. Okay. That closed it all the way. It was kind of sprung open there. So, luckily it self-sealed itself. Has handles, of course, for carrying as a bag. The sides have pockets, really roomy ones. The back also has pocket area. And this side here has a see-through pocket. So all together, I am thoroughly pleased. Nice item. And a little bit after I'm done with this, I'm going to put my yarn in it where it belongs. All right, we're going to start in on molds. Sorry about the frog in my throat. We're a little over an hour. We should be able to finish up very quickly. I'm sorry it's taking so long. These are button molds. Different sizes. So you can make your own buttons. And so there are 2 of these so that you can make the same buttons over and over and don't have to worry about are they going to look the same or not because you have to remix resin or something. Absolutely love those. Larger mold here. This is the Moth mold for the candle Tealight candles. You use only LED Tealights or candles because flame is hot. It'll soften your resin. Things will fall, get a fire, etc. It's got the phases of the moon right here at the top. Plus it has 3 stars that are medium size. And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. And then it's got the moth's feelers. It's got a crescent moon in the moth's back. Very detailed wings. More stars down below. And then, of course, this piece here fits into here. And this here fits into here. So this piece hooks down in this bottom part. This fits in on top of that. Very nice mold. I didn't think I was going to like the Moth one. See if I can find some place to put that flat-ish. Okay. Next, I'll cover these smaller molds real fast. Little bird. This one is, I forgot which style, maybe it's on here. One, yes. And this is one where it's just sitting. And the wings are folded against its body. A lot of people have already seen these, and a lot of people already have them. And they are for basically, if you have an intended purpose, that's great. But a lot of people have been using them for using up the resin from overmixing. And that's pretty much going to be my intended purpose. Although we will see what happens with how many I gather and what color or style they're in. And I might go ahead and put them up in a resin piece itself. And this is style number 2. And this one here has the wings outstretched from its body. They are actually around the same size, other than the wings being away from the body on this one. Let's see if you can get that. All right, I'll get this one back in the bag. And I'm going to go with this one first. This is a Christmas mold. Comes with keychain style ball chain. And these are the molds. Let's see if I can show you without having to pull them out. They are reindeer. Pretty good sized reindeer. On the body alone, about close to 3 inches. And toe to top of antler is about 4 inches. So very nicely done. Comes with this pair as well. And this pair. All right, that's those. This is a pair of earrings. And this is bats in a coffin. See if I can get a little bit closer there. Okay. And just a little bit, one more package here. Or not package, but pack of molds. And this is a 2-pack of skulls. Okay, I thought they were different style mouths on them. I'm incorrect again. Okay, let me get one up here for you. It looked like they had two different styles of mouth, but apparently they don't. And the details are pretty good on it. This is what the inside looks like. I have no clue how much resin this is going to take, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking maybe 16, 20 ounces, somewhere around there or more. So I'm going to have to pour them for Halloween to find out. All right, everybody, that's the last of this load. I do have more orders coming, but they won't be here for a while. So I'm now going to start concentrating on my resin and my other projects until they get here. All right. So, you know the drill, of course. Here we go. It sounds like we beg, and I don't like that. I'm not begging anybody. But, you know, thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for subscribing if you have. Don't forget, if you're going to subscribe, hit the reminder bell. It's not a reminder bell. Notification bell, so that you get notified of future videos coming in and when we have contests. Comment, please. Comments are very much appreciated and welcomed. It's engaging with you people, my viewers. Sounded kind of condescending, didn't it? You people. But it's not meant to be with all of you out there. How's that, you fellow crafters and artisans? And of course, share. Sharing helps get it around. All right. Peace out, lovely people.